The many NCIS spin-off shows that are out there have a pretty high viewer count, even nowadays when the hype around them all has died down. Though they are doing very fine in terms of ratings, it looks like one of them might just be coming to an end. Over the past week or so, fans have been hearing rumors about NCIS Los Angeles possibly ending in an upcoming season. So what is going on with these rumors? Well, stay tuned to today's video as we are going to discuss this NCIS Los Angeles star is on Instagram, fueling rumors about the show ending soon. First up, we have this NCIS Los Angeles star is on Instagram, fueling rumors about the show ending soon. Though the NCIS fan base is still pretty strong, overall they aren't the biggest anymore. Over the years, the shows have seemingly dwindled in quality. The original series is the one with the most hits because the vast majority of the original cast have departed the show over the past few years. Even now, we have seen Gibbs finally leave the show. The spin-off series have always been pretty popular as well. From NCIS New Orleans to NCIS Los Angeles, they always have a pretty high viewer count with each episode that aired on television. However, when news came out early last year that NCIS New Orleans would be canceled after its 7-season run, fans were scared for the other shows. They always knew that a show like NCIS wasn't as popular anymore and therefore could be cut at any point. But actually seeing it happen really concerned many people. The biggest actor in the other spin-off series, NCIS Los Angeles, is Eric Christian Olsen. He really carries the series, but from a cryptic message on his Instagram page, he might be leaving the series altogether. During an Instagram post on New Year's Eve, he posted an image of himself on the set of the current season, but the hashtags below really riled up fans. Rather than having some simple hashtags to promote the image, the actor chose some very specific ones. Amongst the few were hashtag final season, and this is what scared fans. Though nothing has been really said about this season of NCIS Los Angeles being its final one, now fans are assuming that an announcement will come in the next few months as the series wraps up filming. Before all the fans began spiraling out of control, he later clarified that he was only joking, but you never know as well. He clearly messed up and needed to cover his back. But at the end of the day, no one will be surprised now if the series actually does come to an end. It seems like the structure of an NCIS series and episode by episode just isn't what people want to watch anymore. Because most NCIS series were on for at least a decade now, their structure really hasn't changed all too much. Viewers aren't wanting a show like that anymore, so viewership is dwindling. Though NCIS will stand as one of the most popular television series of all time, nowadays they just don't cut it anymore. People want a different type of show because of Netflix binging and streaming. Sadly, it looks like the age of NCIS domination is coming to an end, but it was great while it lasted. What do you think of this? Let us know down in the comments section below. And now on to some other NCIS news and information. Next up, we have NCIS is heading to Sydney as it gets its first international spin-off series. Though the current series of NCIS seems to be coming to an end, it looks like a new series for a completely different audience is finally being made. We are getting an Australian version of NCIS that seems to be coming sometime in 2023. We do not know the cast of this upcoming series just yet, but it looks like Paramount Plus and Network 10 will be heading the casting and, of course, the production. From what we know about the series thus far, they will be casting Australian talent and telling Australian stories within this series. That is just great. A breath of fresh air for NCIS will be great. Behind the scenes, the executive producer of the original NCIS and the creator of NCIS Los Angeles will both be heading up the project, which is great to see. You can already tell that this series is going to be in good hands. What do you think about the upcoming NCIS spin-off series set in Australia? Will you be watching it? Or are you done with NCIS altogether after all these years? Let us know down in the comment section below. And now, fans vote on the worst episode of NCIS overall. Though early seasons of the original NCIS series are seen as some of the best best television out there, there is definitely the best NCIS content. There are some episodes that just don't sit right with fans at all. Recently, fans voted online for the worst episodes in the show's history, and we have the worst one right here. So from what we know, the worst episode of NCIS is Jackknife and Thirst. But why are these two episodes joined as the worst? Well, Ziva is a character that fans really loved, and they hated when the series did her dirty. Her character was always super defined, and you knew exactly what type of person she was. So when in an episode where she goes undercover as a truck driver for basically no reason, fans had enough with the writers. This was in the episode Jackknife from season 7. Thirst also sees something awful happening. In the episode, we see a former Charlie's Angels star as a character named Courtney. She's a serial killer that fans just really hated. The casting was just terrible and really made no sense for the character they were trying to portray in this episode. Overall, these two episodes are as bad as each other and show off some of the worst aspects of NCIS as it went into its later seasons. However, no matter how bad some of these episodes may be, the series will always be legendary. NCIS has its amazing and great moments in many of its seasons and episodes. This is what needs to be remembered, rather than some really bad apples in the mix. From what we know, these episodes were both disapproved by fans, seemingly in relation to decisions for character roles and casting. The strength of NCIS in terms of its casting and character relationships seem to also serve as a double-edged sword, because if they get it wrong in any episode, it becomes the show's greatest weakness. And finally, we have NCIS. Michael Weatherly quits role on Bull after 6 seasons. Been an honor. Though he left NCIS many years ago to helm the series Bull, it looks like Michael Weatherly is leaving the series after 6 seasons. He announced this just a few days ago now. He appeared on NCIS as Special Agent Tony DiNozzo and left the series after 13 seasons. He then joined Bull back in 2016. However, even though he left NCIS for the role, he is now leaving Bull behind and moving on to other series. This departure was pretty sudden, and no one really saw it coming. Michael Weatherly took to Twitter to share his statement about quitting the role. He wrote on his social media account, "Hello all, it's been my privilege to play Dr. Jason Bull, but after 6 seasons of incredible storylines, I've decided it's time to pursue new creative challenges and bring his story to a close. It's been an honor to work with his talented cast, crew, and writing/producing team who helped reinvent the legal drama. Stay tuned for a big series finish. Thanks to all the fans from the bottoms of my heart. You will always be a part of our Bull family," he concluded. He has led the cast since 2016 and was doing super well in the role. If for some reason you don't know, his character Dr. Jason Bull was a psychologist and trial science expert. With this signature ability to get his clients free, Jason was a loved character because he used his skills alongside those of his team to select the right jurors for his clients and help his clients' lawyers decide which type of argument will win over jurors best. However, even before this news came out, it didn't seem like season 7 was getting confirmed anytime soon. And that's the end of the video. NCIS may have had its ups and downs, but overall, the series has and always will be iconic and legendary. These characters are household names for many people, and nothing can take away from the early magic that was NCIS. The spin-off series have always done pretty well, but it seems like they are slowly being phased out for newer shows. It makes sense, so hopefully this new NCIS Sydney series will make a great replacement. Hopefully you enjoyed this latest video. If you did, would you please let us know in the comment section below? It would be very helpful. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel with the notification bell rung. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye!